Hello, good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday, which I don't really say very often. I just felt like streaming, and I know it's not the usual time, like for the alternative times, but I just wanted to stream today. I'm feeling the itch. I want to get these things done. We've wrapped up the townhome builds on stream, we've wrapped up the Pride Mansion on stream, and we're getting close to finishing up the Yellow Mansion too, so I'm hoping that we can wrap up the Yellow Mansion. So we're going to be working on the Yellow Mansion today. And we almost finished the inside in the last stream with working on the grandmother's suite area. So once we finish that, we'll be able, I think, to go to the outside. So we'll see how far we can get in this one today. But yeah, I wanted to stream. So welcome in. Grab you some coffee, some tea. It's still the AM, still the AM, especially on the West Coast. So go for it. I got me some coffee. My mug of the stream today is my LGBT with coffee in it. But good to see you, Mel. Hope you're having a good start to the day. Now, just as a little refresher, we do have some lore with this build. So essentially, this is for the Marigolds. They're a multi-generational family, and Lena is the matriarch. So she's like a botanical illustrator. She's like a garden columnist, and then she has twins. So they have Emery and Sol. It's like taking me a second to get back into this. Emery and Sol are 9-year-old twins, and so one is like really into science and space, and then the other one is a musician and is obsessed with the color yellow, which is perfect for this build. And then her partner is Micah. So Mike is a retired chef and is dedicated to focusing on sustainable meals, and they have a backyard garden that they're going to be pulling food from to cook. So that's the general idea of the house, or the family of the house. And then we have Lena's mom, Evelyn. So she usually visits often and everything, and has the upstairs place that was like unfinished. But the idea is that her husband recently passed, so now she's moving in with her daughter and has like this big suite upstairs. So that is at a very high level the lore for the family in this build. And it's a pretty big house. So we have our living area over here with a huge kitchen. Just keeping in mind, Micah, he's a chef, so he's got to have, a really, really nice kitchen space to work with. A dining nook off of that over here. And then we have Emery's room right here, obsessed with science and space. And then they have a Jack and Jill bathroom with Saul, who's her brother, and obsessed with music, loves yellow. So yellow on yellow on yellow. And then we have the master suite, which I do still need to come in here and tweak some things, like the windows. I originally did this as a challenge from Zasan Games. He's a streamer on Twitch, and he'd had this challenge, like Rainbow Series challenge, where it was like a randomizer with what type of bedroom and what color you had to get. So different people who wanted to participate could, and I did. And I got primary bedroom with bathroom, and my color was yellow. And this is what I did. So I really just did this separately, and then I wanted to build a house around it. So that's why the style is a little different with the windows and stuff. I got to go in and like change the windows out and like maybe try to tie in some of the other elements a little bit better. But a huge master bedroom with a reading nook over here. Huge primary bathroom area. Tons of closets, and then you have this cool little dual shower with a bathtub combo. And then when you come upstairs, and I go downstairs, when you come upstairs off the landing here, Evelyn has her little knitting crafting area, and then we have a space that comes over to the greenhouse that's off the side. Really gorgeous. And then when you come off that landing space, we have a little library nook area, an office space for Lena, and also just like an art area for her as well. We have a laundry room off of that. And then off of this big space too, we have like a music room where I imagine Soul practices and It's like a sunroom combo. And then, this is a big build. We have Evelyn's suite over here. So this is where we left off. We're still working on this. It's not finished at all by any means. We need to like give it a little more personality, but that's where we're at. She has this ensuite bathroom space too. So lots to get through. So let's just dive right in. Let's see. I'm wondering, like, let me, like, of course I want to start off the stream by using Phil. If you're new here, Phil is our resident #1 plant. I almost want to size Phil up. Should I size Phil up? That's kind of a vibe. I almost like it better there. I don't want it to cover up this stuff. I think this is cute with how it looks next to the ladder. Oh, I already forgot, y'all. I can't do that. I didn't turn my yellow filter on. I was like, let's add Phil. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I do want a plant, though. Let's see what plants we can use. That's so funny. It's been, the last time we worked on this was June 15th. It's been a month and a half since we've worked on this build. So that's why I'm like, I want to, like, get it done. Ooh, we have the nice yellow Potter now from Enchanted by Nature. Wait, I could size that up and put that in the corner here. Oh, and we actually have one that's has a yellow tag. Oh, that's perfect. I'll have to fix it a little bit. Maybe have the leaves come out more that way. This is gonna be a little tricky. Yeah, no matter what, it's gonna kind of clip. Yeah, I forgot about the filter too. It's just like, I was just like ready to go. I want some type of hanging viney plant off the bookcase, but we are not gonna get. This is tagged as yellow. Ooh. Okay, like I'm not trying to go Enchanted by Nature vibes necessarily, but that's actually a really cute detail. I feel like I like how that looks over the archway, but I don't know if we can walk through it. It's a curtain. I don't know if that would be functional. Oh no, leave that on. Just curious, now that we do have the new expansion pack, what is everything we have that is tagged as yellow? Oh, we could get a really cute gnome. Wait, I had a gnome downstairs, actually. That guy, I would much rather have this one. He's funny, but this one's cute. I'll put him down there. What is this? Oh, the Apothecary Study set. She has a balcony. I wonder. Oh, I need to fix that. What is that? Why is that there? What? How did that happen? I actually think I do remember putting this on the table. I don't know why it was there, though. Put that, like, off to the side there. Bum, 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 bum. I don't know if that's swatched as yellow, though. I'm not gonna worry about it. It was already there. It was already there. Oh, you know what? Because Lena is the garden columnist, so she could kind of be into the apothecary stuff a little bit. I wonder if we could put something like this on the wall. Because that's tagged as yellow, so I can use it. Yeah, this is all the yellow. Oh my, wait. Okay, I don't intend, I really don't intend for the stream to just be going back and replacing things that I've already put. But this is really cute. This is really cute. I don't know if, yeah, my downstairs is pretty full. I like that because it's actually tagged as yellow, but it brings us a little bit more color. What about... it's like I really want to use this even though I don't have to. It's just such a cute thing. This room is so big. Like, I feel like I could... She already has so many chairs in this room. Would it be weird? What if I just put it here? Listen, I know it's not healthy and like good for your eyes to sit that close to the TV. But what if she just wants to sit and watch TV and not be in bed? And then she could use this as like a little table to put her mug on or something. It can be like an end table. I think it's cute. I'm gonna do it. I like this potentially in Soul's bedroom too. See, this is the nice thing about whenever we get new object or like new packs. Because then you get more stuff that you can put. I like the idea of maybe just having it over here. Maybe just put that like in the corner by the table. Just an added little toy or something for Soul. This one seems a little too young, but the dragon one I feel like fits a 9-year-old. Banana. Okay. I think that's everything from that. Now, I'm thinking we could put something like this over here next to the desk, just like another plant of some sort. It brings some more of the pink from the rug and the chair right here, and just the pink over here too. I actually really like the color combos in here with the pink and purples with the yellow, the little bit of green. I think it's a really pretty combination. Let's see. Not that we need to have something in every little nook and cranny, but whenever I think of like my grandmother even, but just like older people in general, I feel like the older generations, not to like turn this into an educational thing, or not that it is educational, but there is psychology around the older generations hoarding and having so much, and it's just based around like the economic things that happened over the decades of them growing up, and so they liked getting a lot of stuff. They were, I'm not saying they're materialistic, but they liked owning a lot of things, and so it's very common for the older generations to have a ton of stuff. So I want it to be kind of cluttered up in here with lots of things. Like she held on to a lot of things, you know. I don't know. Do I have this llama anywhere? I don't think I do. Look at the little llama here. They like to have lots of little things. That's all I'm saying. They like their stuff. Was that actually yellow? That's from Backyard Stuff. Let me check really quickly. I think it is, but... Yeah, I wonder what we'll be like when we're old. We probably won't have a lot of stuff because we can't afford it. Be the complete opposite. Yeah, I'm not seeing this. Why did I pull that? Was that a cheat? I don't think I cheated that though. I'm a little confused. It was already here, so I'm counting it. I won't change the swatch. That's the swatch that it was. Not my problem. Yeah, all the historic events that we've gone through. My TikTok has completely turned into... We don't have any of the perfume that's yellow or has a yellow swatch. That's unfortunate. What about jewelry? But like this stuff about Gen Z calling out millennials or like having this thing against millennials, I don't know. I don't know why they're obsessed with us. But I'm like kind of tired of seeing it. Wait, was I gonna put this in the closet? I could, but I like it better over here. But anyway, it's kind of interesting, the dynamics between generations, I feel like. But they were like, stop talking about the Gen Z stare, because we like went through a pandemic during our formative years. It's just like, that was 5 years ago. People, like Gen Zers are in their 20s now, right? So it's like, your formative years are like under 10. But also everyone went through the pandemic, not just Gen Z. So it's just kind of like, there are a couple of problems with your logic there. I really think, not to trigger people, and I'm not like making fun of a generation. I think it's dumb to categorize everyone in the same generation. But it's like, I honestly think the socialization issues is from social media. Like, millennials were the last generation to grow up without all of that. We know how to talk to people and communicate effectively, and I just feel like that in and of itself is, and there's actual research on it too, so it's kind of like, it's not even really a theory, it's been proven. But again, I'm not at all, I'm not trying to bash a generation, I'm just stating facts. Growing up, we were very different, we went through different things, you know. Why are you so obsessed with me? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. It's just kind of weird to me. It's interesting. I like talking about it. Like, we grew up with our own stuff too. We went through a lot of terrorism in our day and age growing up. Anywho. Okay, I gotta figure out what I'm doing here. I want something here, but I don't think we get a lot with bathroom clutter, but like with yellow. So I'm trying to figure out, doesn't Paranormal actually have, what am I thinking of? Do I have a Dreamcatcher in here? I think I do. I know I have it somewhere, maybe downstairs, but I like the idea of maybe having the Dreamcatcher in her room too, just to give us something on the wall here. Could get the little bird as well. Don't know where we put you, but put you somewhere. I don't know. Set of toiletries that are yellow. Like with bathroom clutter. Banana, banana, banana. We can use this. That gives us something, some bottles of things. I don't want to use too much of that in. Well, we don't really have shelves in here. I'm gonna put a shelf over the toilet probably, but it's not like we have a lot of space to put things like that anyway. So maybe I could just put it on her little vanity here. Some of her products or skincare or something. And then she has lotion over here. That's why I put that there. Like my mom, still to this day, I like remember growing up all the time. My stepdad would rub her feet every night with lotion, but she like always had lotion on her nightstand. So it makes me think of that. Let's see. Yeah, I think we're good. I think this is fine. I want something here too. Like, is there a taller plant we can put? We gotta clutter up Granny's space. Like, she's gotta have a lot of stuff. Wait, do I have this anywhere? Do I have that over here? No? Okay. I'm sure I have this in other parts of the house, but like, it's gonna be hard not to reuse some of this stuff. You can put a lamp on here too. I'm thinking about it. Just get one of these. Oh, this one's tagged as yellow and it's got a little pink hue to it. I think that's cute. Not necessarily the type of lamp I was thinking of putting on our desk, but it is cute. Put that there, and then maybe we could get a little cup of pencils or something. I don't know. Grandma has at least 5 different lotions on her nightstand at any time. Yeah, see, it's just a thing. It really is a thing. Like, I have lotion, of course, but it's in my bathroom. Okay, let me go to everyday clutter real quick. I think that's what I'm wanting to see. Get that. I don't imagine Grandma being tech savvy, so I don't want to give her that. Oh, I like the idea of this because this seems a little dated to me. Maybe we could pull the lamp up closer to the side of the computer and then have this be behind it. Yeah. Like, it's the speakers, right? It makes me think of computers back in the day when they had the separate speakers. Do y'all remember that? And you had to like actually turn the speakers on separately from the computer. Oh my gosh, it's crazy how stuff has changed over the course of like 20 years when it comes to technology, 25 years. It's like every time, oh my gosh, it's like whenever you go to connect to the internet, you know, the dial-up sound, and you forgot your speakers were on max volume. I remember that all the time. Like, I'd start connecting to the internet and then it'd just blast in your face. And I was like, oh gosh, and I had to like turn it down. It's just like the crazy stuff that we had to deal with. It's just funny to think back on. Oh man, all the nostalgia. It just triggered a memory for you, right? Like, yeah, same. It's just funny. Welcome in, everyone. Make sure you fill your cup if you're joining us, even if it's your first time, even if you don't follow. I don't know, actually, if you can redeem if you don't follow. Try it, though. Fill your cup. Make sure you get your Streamly check-in. Let's see. Maybe I could put this one. It's a bit big. size it down. Oh, I don't like how that one looks sized down. I think I just have that right over here, don't I? Yeah. Don't want the same thing that close together. I just can't do it. I can't do it when I have similar objects that near one another. That's too big. Oh, what if we put a hanging little plant? Because we already have the vine curtain right there. That could be a vibe. Here we go. I'll do that. Okay. We'll come back and do the lights. Gotta get that figured out. I want one of those tray things, especially now that I have this chair here. Let me get the paranormal tea tray. Finn, welcome in. How are you doing? Let me see. There it is. It's like, I know I just saw it. I'm gonna have to alt place. That's okay. I could put it on the bed, but it makes more sense to put it here. I don't like this on top of that color, but that's okay. Tired, but good otherwise. Yeah, it's still a little bit early for you over there. I knew that wasn't gonna work exactly, but put that like right there. I'll raise it up just a little bit. Yeah, that's cute. Let's see, we got that figured out. So now we're on to the closet space. Now, one thing that I think would be cute, I don't know if we're gonna have it. No, we can't. Shoot. We could put the watch and stuff, though. I was wanting to get the folded dress shirts and then pretend like we held on to those in loving memory of our late husband. Because maybe they smell like him or something. But we don't get that in yellow. We do get the everyday clutter watch thing, so we could pretend like maybe that was his watch. Well, I hope the concert went really well. I'm like struggling to think right now. Wait, there we go. So we could like put this in here and just say we keep it at the top of the closet. You put it at the very top of the closet. And then we do have like a junk box of some sort. I kind of like the idea of that being somewhere. Like maybe we put that on the floor down here. But bum, 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 bum. Okay, well, we're not gonna get too many closet-y things. What did I put in the closets over here? Okay, so we do get the bag and stuff. I honestly might just take some of the same stuff that I have in the closets down here, just so we can like get a move on. I do get some of the jewelry though. I don't remember what, that's everyday. I thought that was everyday. What is this from? Baddie's bag is from, oh, Modern Lux, okay. We could get this though. That's fine. A little duplication. Can't help it. It is what it is. I love me a good hard piece. Some difficult music. I could put a little organizer in here. Alright, maybe that would be helpful. We do get this as well, like the little summer fun basket. I'm thinking I could size that down and put that on top of the wardrobe, maybe. Like kind of put it in this corner area. I think you're still barely floating. Okay. And then that jewelry, that's not Crystal Creations. What is that jewelry from? Or is it? The thing with the necklace? I feel like that's Everyday Clutter, or I thought it was, or something like that. But I'm not seeing it. Oh, Ben, thank you for the 7 months. Thanks so much. There you go. There's your ticket. You get on the sub tree. You get on the sub tree. I'm gonna put you over here by Mel. Can't be. It can't be. What's funny is I read that, like the way you typed it, and it still made sense to me to convey the same point. So I figured that's what you were saying. Y'all, I turned predictive text off my phone yesterday. I've been so fed up with it. The AI stuff on phones is so bad. Like the autocorrect. I still have autocorrect on, but I'm getting really close to just turning that off too, because it autocorrects to the wrong thing all the time. Or it says real words aren't real words, and it autocorrects to a different word that makes absolutely no sense. I'm getting really fed up with it. Almost every time I make a comment on social media, I always have to go back and like delete it and rewrite it every time. It's frustrating. Put a little box. But I turned off the predictive text. I was like, I'm so done with this. It's awful. And I already, like, this morning can already tell that it's way less annoying. Okay, I gotta figure out, okay, let me just go down here. What is this from? I feel like this is like a yellow swatch, but not tagged as yellow. Yeah, it's Everyday Clutter. That is yellow. I'm sorry, that is yellow. I am going to use it. Like, that's dumb. That's dumb. You're not gonna gaslight me, game. Not today. This definitely looks like granny jewelry. Well, maybe, you know what? Maybe instead we use that. I like how gaudy that was, though. That, wait. We can put this somewhere else. This can go on the desk. Like, what if instead of the llama there, I put this over here? And then I can size the llama down, and we can still have the llama on the desk, just like more like in this area, maybe like that. Convinced not every item has a color. Yeah. It's like an afterthought, I'm sure. They probably just figure people don't use it super often, like the transportation tab that I had nothing about the other night. I knew nothing about. Okay, we have one space here. I like this as a keepsake box as well. What are we gonna put down here? Ba-da-da-dee-bum-ba-dum. Can put a box like that or some towels. I like the idea of having something like this. Oh no, don't you start slotting to that. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. Okay. All of that just to do that. Okay. And then we'll put a fun light in here as well. I'm almost wondering, from the outside that wouldn't look very great. It's like if we put a window up here, it could be nice, but I think it would look weird from. Oh, yeah, it's not symmetrical. So either way, I lose symmetry. I don't want to use that. They need to do an entire rehaul of the. Yeah, I agree. Apparently, I saw some news about, Project Renee and what they were working on, and it looks like there actually might be some interesting updates to The Sims 4. Like, The Sims 4 might even get a new engine, from what I was reading. So, I think a lot of us, well, when they initially announced it, it was almost as if, wait, is this yellow? Well, that's not yellow, so I'm gonna change it, because that's the default. I'm gonna at least change it to that. That's a bit more yellow tone. But I was, like, reading up on some stuff in a recent announcement they had regarding the Sims franchise and all of this stuff, because Project Renee was going to be Sims 5, and then they canceled that, and Sims 4 is going to kind of be like the iteration. And so a lot of us were thinking from the recent, or not recent, but the last updates they gave, that Project Renee was going to be basically Sims 4 but open world, in the sense of like multiplayer, rather, not open world but multiplayer. But they announced some things about potentially updating the engine of the game and like other aspects of The Sims 4, which is kind of exciting, honestly, if that's what they end up doing. So I think they might be prepping to do some big overhauls for the game, which would be, honestly, I would love that. Like, it would be really nice if they could do that and focus on making it better before they, keep just cranking content out. I think that shelf, yeah, it's like, it's still yellow. I just wanted to make sure I get the right thing there. Boom, boom. I don't know how I want this. I feel like that's too high. Maybe not, though. Actually, no, that's fine. That's fine. don't know if we get much yellow with sleep bathroom. Yeah, we get nothing. Thankfully, bathroom clutter comes with a lot of stuff. Oh, I have no idea. I have no idea. I think that's still a long ways out. But it seems like they are going to try and improve the game. No. Let me go ahead and grab toothbrush. Do this because we have like the pink and stuff in our bedroom. I really want the dentures. This would be the perfect time to use the dentures, and we don't get a yellow for that. Oh my gosh, come on. You got this. You got this. Oh, it's so close. And now that I've done that, I don't know why I did that. Is this, yeah, I don't even know why I was acting as if that was alt placed when it was not. So it's not a big deal. It's kind of annoying. Can we please change the dentures? I mean, it technically is another room. And honestly, she might have yellow teeth, so I'll put the dentures over here by the toothbrush and stuff. Dragonfly, welcome in. Let's see. Maybe we could get a little candle on the back of the toilet there. Oh, wait. Yellow, 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 yellow. Yeah, okay. I thought it was still yellow. I just wanted to double check, though. And then we could still get maybe like this is, well... Put this on here. Okay, whatever. Want it this way. Towel, hand towel of some. Oh wait, I forgot I had these. Oh man, wait. Maybe I could get a hutch of some sort. Oh gosh. Oh, that's why. It's like we definitely have more options than this. Oh, this has a little green in it. That could be cute. I don't like the handle part though being silver like that. Okay, we'll do like a little hutch situation with these towels. Oh yeah, we've been saving. I'll save again. Thanks for the reminder though. Let me see. I don't think we're gonna get a yellow hutch. Oh, well, game just made me eat my words, but it's like not the bathroom ones. These are dining rooms. Like For Rent has a really cute one I like to use in bathrooms, but it's not going to be yellow. Yeah, For Rent doesn't even have a lot of yellow. Oh, that could be cute in here. Wait, did I put this? I thought I had this somewhere else in here already. Oh, we're gonna put this in her closet too. We'll put it on top of the dresser. Yeah. Just have a little something, something like that. A little something, something. Let me see the displays. Let's see, this would be, I don't know if it would be storage. Yeah, I don't think so. I think it would be display. Oh, I have For Rent on. I was like, why is it not showing anything? Like, we get stuff like this. I don't like that color. Even though it is tagged as yellow. You know what? Honestly, the Restoration Workshop thing does not look that bad as like a shelf display thing for a bathroom. We'll keep that in our back pocket. Let's look else like at some other things first. But we could do that. This, I mean, would be fine too. I'd almost want this little bitty one over here. I like that. Or even just centered, that's fine. I still want something else here though. Put a bar in here. Grandma can have a bar. Why is the color so weird on that? Whoops. I wish this was bigger. You can like put these. Nothing is really fitting the vibe of what I want in here. Let me just see really quickly. I'm gonna turn this off. This is what I'm talking about. This object. It's like the towel on that's yellow at least. We could use that. No, I'm just kidding. I don't like the wood tone anyway. So I wouldn't want to use that anyway. Okay, well, I honestly might go with the Restoration Workshop thing. I know it's a little weird, but it actually didn't look that bad. How far out does that clip? Oh, it's pretty far out there. I could size it down. Yeah, and we could just like pretend that's a little cabinet or something in the bathroom. Extra storage space for good old grandma. Oh, no. Let's see here. We'll get this. That just means it's more stuff I gotta clutter up though. the main problem. Put some towels there. No, that looks silly. Actually, unless I clip... Oh, wait. Nope, that's not yellow. That's not yellow. Ah! There we go. This one is. If I size this down like that... I'm okay with it clipping. What I'm doing... So, in my bathroom, I have a set of washcloths on a display thing rolled up. And then once I deem them dirty, I put them, there's a little bitty like hamper thing that I throw them in when they're dirty. So that's what I'm pretending this is. Welcome in, Cara Marie. Thanks for the 7 streams. Go back to bathroom clutter. I also need a trash can in here too. I'm gonna put one of these. I'm gonna have to like go ahead and slot this stuff so it'll get off my back about all of that. Okay, that's all of those. Put some other towels here. Well, now that I see this, I'm gonna switch them around. Ba-da-da-da-dum. Ba-dum. Slice this down. This thing looks massive. I'll also lower it. I don't know what else I want to put in the bathroom, like on top of this. I have the hair dryer. I already have one of these in the closet, so I don't want to put the little organizer thing. Put a plant. I feel like I'm forgetting about like another type of object of some sort that we could use. Maybe this could go in here. Bum 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 bum. Oh, we could definitely put some sunscreen up here. keeps happening. We could just put a little canister. Doesn't have to be for the kitchen. Put one of those up there. Maybe we could do a set of those. What? This is so finicky today. Bum 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 meow meow. Oh, we could put cleaning. Oh, I like that idea better actually. This is actually really cute though. What if we do that instead of the salts there? So I'll fix that in a second. Everything just looks like a hot mess right now. Okay, it's like you gotta be so particular exactly where you put that. Bum, 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 bum. Bow, 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 bow. Okay. Bye, Mel. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you have fun. Barbecue sounds so good right now. Now I gotta think through like some type of wall decor item to put over here. I don't like how like blank and open this space over here looks. So now we gotta figure out what we're gonna use to fill it in. Yeah, barbecue for supper last night. Ugh, I had spaghetti. The BBQ sounds really good right now. There is a barbecue place near me that I really like. I am going to miss being next to that somewhat when I move, but I'll just have to find another barbecue, little Bobby. We do have like these little mirror things with the lights. I don't like that. I move in a few weeks, so 3 weeks from yesterday is whenever I like officially can like get into the apartment and everything. I don't have to be out of my current apartment until the 30th, but I'm gonna start moving in on the 22nd. I don't like moving all in one day. I don't like the whole one and done thing. It stresses me out. So I'd rather have a little bit of time, especially since it's a bit of a drive. So I'm planning on going at least once every day from the 22nd on, with like loading up my car with stuff and doing a little bit at a time. That way I just have to like rent a van or something for one day to carry my big furniture over, and then I can do everything else by my car. It's not a big deal. I'm not seeing anything that I want to put in here. That would be kind of weird to put that. But something like that. It's kind of random. I'm not liking anything. Like I've said so many times, wall decor for bathroom spaces is so weird. Like, I can't think of things to put in my bathroom spaces as well. Yeah, it is a lot easier. Austin, when I moved from Austin to DC, that was not fun at all. And that was also the first time I had like a lot of furniture, because other than like before then, I would always move by my car. I never had to have a moving truck or anything because I just didn't have a lot of furniture. I'm like not at all liking. This is tagged as yellow. It just looks weird. Like, I don't like the way that looks. It looks weird. Actually, I like it better sized down. It's not that bad. I still don't love it, but it's something, and I don't want to spend too much more time on that. So it's good enough. Boom, 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 boom. I could get another one of the pots. There's another one from, yeah, this one from Enchanted by Nature. It's tagged as yellow. I don't know why, because it's not, but it is what it is. Put that. I like that. That's fine. Okay. I think that's good. Trash can, and then we're done. I think. Maybe we could put the trash can up against the wall right there. Okay, now we can like focus on lighting. So for the lights in here, and we got to do that for the whole like bedroom suite area still. Like, we could do a hanging light over the mirror. This one's kind of fun. Actually, not mad about that. I could use the Cozy Bistro hanging light or wall light. Okay, I have an idea real quick. I just want to see. No, I don't like the way that looks. I just want to see, because it would be cool to have one wall right here. Because it's just her suite, so it's kind of like you could see out from the shower. Just on this one. But I don't think I like that. Maybe if it was a softer yellow instead of like gold, I'd like it more. Okay. So we'll have that there. We'll put another light over here, over the toilet area. And I don't even think I need that. And then we'll get our light in here. I'm thinking the hanging plant light could be fun for the closet space. Granted, think about it. It would be cool in this corner too. Ooh, let's save that for that corner. We'll come up with a different light for this one. We could do like a fancy light. We did a fancy little chandelier light in her closet space. I feel like that could be a cool vibe. I think that's fun. Gives it a little essence of grandeur. Boom, 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 boom. Then we can get the little, oh, these could be cool though. Ooh. I'm having too much fun with this. Does it make sense to have these? Not necessarily, but are they fun? Yep. Maybe like have them over this whole space right here is kind of a vibe. And then I could still put my plant one in the corner if I wanted. Okay, now I gotta think through the lights for over here. I wish I could fit like a floor lamp right here in this corner or something. Maybe I could put one right here behind the chair. It's kind of cute. I like this one with the green and the leaves on it. Almost seems a little too tall, but I think it's fine. Maybe shrink it just a little bit. Could do this one over her bed. There and then put it. Just have one there, just like over her door in that area. So that's technically centered then. There we go. Blah, blah. Okay. Got the lights figured out. We'll do the ceilings later. I think I have to do the ceilings like everywhere. Yeah, I haven't done the ceilings in any of these. Okay, so Grandma does have this balcony space, which is really nice. I don't know if we're gonna have any of the apothecary stuff in yellow. Like, this is technically yellow, or it looks yellow swatch, but I don't think it's gonna come up as yellow. Yeah, this is literally the only thing we get. So we already have the flower arranging. What if we got a foraging table? If it, oh, it might not come in a yellow swatch though. It does not. We could get one of the like plant tables like this. That'd be fine. I hate to cover up the window like that, but not a big deal. Oh, it even has the little hat there. Like, oh yeah, I could definitely picture Grandma wearing that. Still put the apothecary stuff there. Cute little area. And we got to figure out, we don't have any of the outside lights figured out. Oh, we have that lantern thing there. I don't know if that's what I was wanting to use everywhere though. Yeah, we don't have a lot of great options for like outdoor lights that would go on the house that are yellow or tagged as yellow rather. Ooh, that's interesting. So I think I might stick with the one I have right here. That's a vibe. Let's see, we'll get us a little rug of some sort to put in front of the door. You put this one. I like the rounded one because we have the rounded balcony. Yeah, it's kind of a nice vibe. Whew, I need to turn my AC on. It's getting warm. It's getting a little bit toasty. Okay. Such a big balcony space. Which is really nice. I just don't know what I want to give Evelyn for all of this space outside. We could give her some planting stuff. Maybe she's into like the plant stuff. We could give like an insect farm, maybe some bees. Maybe she likes doing stuff like that. Oh, the bees don't come in yellow. Oh yeah, they do. Okay, I thought they did. That'll make a liar out of me. Just have the insects and the bees over here. Maybe have like a little bird feeder would be cute. A little bird feeder up here. And then I like the idea that she maybe has planter boxes or something. I might have to cheat for that a little. Like we're gonna have to have planter boxes because that's what I was picturing out here. And like any type of the gardening stuff, even like the plots, they're not gonna be yellow. But it's like I don't think I gotta get that technical with it because soil is not yellow. So let's see. I'm not seeing any other kind of outdoor thing I want to put out here. I don't think she's gonna be a wood making person. Okay, let me get some planter boxes. So I like the idea that she likes to do her own gardening, or we could do the little tiny one. That one's kind of yellow. That's like a yellow color, you know. It's not tagged as yellow, is the problem. Where's the other one? Not that. I don't know how I'm overlooking this. We have that one. We have that one. Where's the plain? Oh, nope. That's not it either, is it? Yeah, it is. Okay. It's like, what is going on? Yeah, that's kind of a... It's a tan color, but it's kind of yellowish. It's yellowish. You put those there. And then we can go ahead and get some like outdoor furniture maybe. Didn't mean to press that. Convert. And put like a little area over here, seating area of some sort. Have a little bench like that. That's not what I was picturing though. That's kind of funny. Hey baby Spock, how's it going? Welcome in. I like the idea of having a couple of these up here. Get a little table. What? What? That table is bigger than the whole chair. What in the world? That is nuts. That is nuts. I'm doing okay. Thanks for asking. Just wanted to stream a little bit today. I usually don't stream on Saturdays. I have tentative times for if I do stream, but I just felt like streaming. Man, yellow is so hard. Why is yellow so hard to work with? Oh man, our options are so bad. Now I could do this and instead use this, no, this swatch. I might do that because this was also yellow. But this matches the wood tone, the bottom of that table. We could do that. I think that's fine. That looks way better. Yeah, very lemon lime. Lemon lime. And then I think it would be nice if we had an umbrella as well. Of some sort up here for her. Just to give her a chance for some shade, you know? Maybe we could put that here and move the planter box. I know this thing's like really big and clunky, but like it would be nice to have shade, you know, if you're sitting outside. Let me scoot that there. Maybe pull this here and put that there. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. There we go. You're getting there. And then maybe just put like a drink tray or something up here. Speaking of lemons, there you go. We'll get this one because it has lemons on it. Just put a little drink tray there. I think that's cute. Okay. That's a fun little space, I feel like. Plenty of things to do. You have a bird feeder, bird watch a little. You have your bees, your insects. You have this over here. You could do some planty things. I have the apothecary study set there. It's got vibes. We got vibes going here. Maybe, I don't think the propagation station has a yellow swatch. No, it does not. Blueberry lemonade. Oh, that sounds really good, actually. Can you go get me some? Can you mail me some? Ship me some? To get here in 30 minutes? That sounds really good, though. Like, not gonna lie. Blueberry lemonade. I think you're onto something. Yeah, put it in an envelope. Exactly. Exactly. Just soak it. Vacuum seal it, you know? You could vacuum seal some and put it in an envelope. Put the vacuum seal bag in an envelope and ship it. You can put that there. That's cute. This makes me very uncomfortable. I mean, it works. Okay, so let's go over to this balcony space because I think we're pretty much, other than the ceilings, we'll go back and do the ceilings later, but we're pretty much on the outside now. We're ready to focus on the exterior of the house. So I have a flower arranging table off of the greenhouse here. And so the idea obviously with it being off of the greenhouse is we would have more plants, obviously. I think we could use that. How do I want to use this? I don't know yet. I want maybe like a bench or something out here. Oh, wait. I was gonna put Emery's telescope here. Let me do that before I forget. So we could put the telescope, scoot this over, put the telescope more in the corner here. I think I was gonna get like a stargazing blanket, which I don't think it's actually called that. I'm just gonna put a blanket and we can pretend like they stargaze. Yeah. Okay. Blanket. Let's see what we get. Oh, well, I need to spell it correctly first. Nothing. Perfect. That's exactly what I thought was gonna happen. Let's see. We do get a sleeping bag. We could do that. Listen, I know this is gonna look weird on the surface. But maybe Emery and Soul like to... I think this is gonna make the telescope kind of unusable, but I like the story. But maybe they like to come up here and look up at the stars at nighttime. I have the telescope here. Blueberry lemonade does sound refreshing though. Yeah, I want some. I seriously want some. Someone go get me some right now, please. I will pay you. Okay, so I'm thinking that this space is kind of like an extension of the greenhouse. So I do want some more kind of greenhouse type of vibes and clutter. I want to put, even if there's not a yellow swatch, I don't care. I'm going to put a hose right here. I just think that makes sense to have a hose there. Yeah, nothing yellow on any of those. That's okay though. Wah, 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 wah. I'm thinking more like flowers because we have the flower arranging table. I love how that's actually flagged as yellow. Like that, there's nothing yellow about that hardly. The pot is orange. Like there's a little bit of yellow at the base, I guess, but one streamer you used to watch had something called Treat Stream where they could have their fans give them delivery from nearby restaurants. What? That's awesome. I feel like I feel like you'd have to have quite a few followers though for someone to do that. Like the odds of someone actually doing that, I feel like would be very low. Ooh, what a fun plant. Okay, maybe put you out here, size down, and pull the vase one right there. Yeah, do something like that. I don't use that plant super often. I'm gonna have to look into that. That way I can get someone to satisfy my craving of blueberry lemonade. Oh, okay. Didn't have a whole bunch, but the ones that were there were dedicated. Honestly, I mean, that's the way to go, though. I feel like you're winning. Numbers just don't really mean much, in my opinion, when it comes to subscribers and followers and stuff. It's more about the engagement piece anyway. I would much rather have 10 people who are super engaged regularly than to have 100 where they're not. That's more community focused. But no, that's really sweet. I've thought about like adding an Amazon wish list or something like that before. But I always feel weird doing stuff like that. Like, y'all know how I get whenever like I get any type of activity with stuff. Like I get hot flashes. I don't know. I almost feel guilty when people spend money or donate money or something to me. Like I'm very appreciative of it, but I also, I guess, feel undeserving of it too. It's a weird feeling, is all I'm saying. Don't get me wrong, I definitely like it. I'm not sitting here, you know, saying I don't like getting money. Obviously, everyone likes getting money, but it's just kind of a funny situation to be in. Baby Spot with the 10 biddies. Thank you. That's really nice of you. Thank you so much. Kitty litter. Even as someone watching streams, I would rather be in a smaller stream instead of being in one where the messages get all lost. Yeah, I get that too. I get where you're coming from with that. I don't really watch Queso. And if you don't know who Queso is, that's fine. He's just like a really, really big streamer. But like, his video will sometimes pop up on YouTube because I watch other streamers, I guess, that his audience watch, like Markiplier and things like that. But he has his chat on stream, and it's completely pointless. Like, the chats are flooding in so quickly, you can't read them. I'm like, why do you even have that on your screen? It's just distracting, and I feel like it detracts from the experience. But obviously, with someone with that many followers, I guess it doesn't really matter. But yeah, it's like stuff like that. I definitely am not saying you cannot have community with a big audience either. You definitely can. You surely can have a very tight-knit, big community. It just takes, you know, takes a longer time to get to something like that. But y'all keep me going. Y'all keep me going, because I have been discouraged so many times, especially over the past few months, because I've not been able to focus as much on my content creation stuff with everything going on right now. And if I didn't have people showing up, I probably would have stopped. But I truly love this, so thank y'all for being here. Instead of an Amazon wishlist, I've seen people use Throne. I think it's similar, but it's designed for streamers. Oh. Well, you're giving me all the ideas and things to look into, Finn. Finn, you should start streaming. Why don't you stream? You should stream. Ooh, I like the ways those look. That's pretty. Let's put these back on the ground. Maybe just put that there. Hell, nope. You know what? I bet you would go viral very easily, Finn. I bet you would go viral if you posted like TikToks of you playing viola. I come across a lot of musicians and they have tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of followers, and all they do is post 20-second clips of them practicing something with a metronome, you know? But I guarantee you, with how amazing you are, you would easily be able to garner a following. Great way to network with other musicians too. Okay, I think this is good. I think this is a cute little vibe that we have going on right here. You know what? It might look tacky. I just kind of want to see. I'll content myself with playing Fortnite with you once a month or something. I do like playing Fortnite. We need to do that again soon. Like, I was thinking of like a little awning over this table here. It might look a little tacky, but I do think it's cute. These don't work very well. Where's this one? Oh. No, don't like that. I actually like the design of that with the scalloped look, but I don't like the black stripes in it. Like, I don't know. It looks a little heavy or weird. I don't know. Now it's kind of growing on me. It doesn't really help, though, with, you know, getting sun. Like, you were standing here at the table. Like, this actually covers the table and the space. But I guess if you're stargazing, you know, it kind of defeats the purpose. But you can roll it up. It still seems too big. Oh, there we go. Like, maybe if I size it down that much. I don't know if I like the way that looks. Don't give me ideas. I don't need more stuff to do. But see, that's the thing. It double dips, right? You're already spending time practicing. You're already doing it. It's just a matter of pressing record. So it's not like you even have a lot of extra things you have to do. You're just recording things you already do, and then you post them up in little 30-second clips or something. I love watching the videos of musicians where they're working on a passage from a piece of music, and they like show you a time lapse, not time lapse, but they'll play it at one tempo, and then they crank the tempo up, and they go faster and faster to get it up the tempo. And so it's like a 1-minute video where you just see them go through the process of improving and getting it faster. I like watching those videos. Okay, I don't know if I'm sold on the awning, y'all. What do we think? Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. It still sticks out a little too far. I like how far out this one sticks, but I don't like how tall it is. So it's just like, I can't win either way. There's always something. Unless I did it like this. But again, that doesn't really help because it doesn't give you shade. So it's kind of like, what's the point? Okay. Sorry, I wasted so much time working on that. Or trying to figure something out. Okay. So I think we're done with that little area. Now, one thing I want to do while I'm thinking about it is I want to go ahead and replace these windows. Like, we got to get this fixed. Okay. Oh, no, I don't want to delete the curtains. Okay, so we're going to get rid of those. We're putting these in. We could do it like that. That's fine. That's fine. Now, this is going to be a little interesting to figure out what we can replace this big window with. Oh, it does come in yellow, but again, it doesn't really match the style of the rest of the house. I do have this on the upper floor, but it's more like a statement for this part of the house up here. So I don't think I want it actually on the house down here. It looks weird to have it just there and nowhere else on the house. So I have no idea. We could put a couple of these instead. We get the same kind of vibe. I could put 3 of them there. Oh, no, I can't. It's not centered. Well, we could just put 2. That's fine. Could put 2 of those right there, and then I actually don't know if I would want curtains necessarily there. I don't like the ones that were just there if we did. I could get one big one though. What about the for rent curtains? I don't know if we have yellow swatches of those or not. Yeah, I don't think we do. That's too harsh of a yellow. It's too saturated. Oh, that actually kind of goes with the colors in this room too. Oh, do we have this but like smaller? I don't think we do. It's from City Living. Yeah, they're just too far apart is the problem. We do get them in different sizes, but yeah, it's just not going to center the way I want it to. I guess technically it would need to go more this way, wouldn't it? Maybe don't attach them, just leave them separated like that. Oh, I don't like the way that clips there. We have lots of free evenings coming up. Have a bit of a break from concerts after today until the last couple of weeks of August. Nice. Well, we'll have to do something then. I'm also still interested in the Among Us stream too. These transparent ones, just don't, they're not big enough. Why is none of this going to work? I'm honestly starting to think that we just don't put curtains on these. Like maybe we just leave it kind of open. I don't think we're going to find a curtain that's going to work very well because it's going to clip if they're long. The island living ones don't really work very well with these. I don't feel like anymore, like the ones I had. Yeah, and you can tell they're too short. Ooh, I could put it there. I'll do that. Welcome in, everyone. If you're just tuning in, love to have you join in the community. I think we have a nice community here. We're working on a big yellow mansion right now. So we started this a little ways back, and we're kind of wrapping up. We have the inside done for the most part, and we're about to get to the outside once I finish kind of switching out some of the windows and stuff. I did this as part of Zasan Games challenge with colors, way back, he did a room challenge where it was randomizer for color and what type of room, and I got the primary bedroom suite because he was going to put all of the rooms together to make a house. So I got the primary bedroom suite with bathroom, and my color was yellow. And then I got inspired to just do a whole build after I finished the room for his challenge, and so I built a house around the room, and that's what we have here. So everything's yellow, and we've been using like the yellow filter in the game. But because I did the room first before the house, I had a little bit of a different style once I started the house. So I'm going through and changing the windows. Okay, so we just gotta, oh, what? Those walls aren't painted? Interesting. Honestly think we can just stick these here. Like, I don't think we need to really do anything different there with that. Yeah, and it works just fine. Okay, here, let's get rid of those. I'll drop these. Yeah, it's not centered. Uh-oh. Let me scoot this one over. There we go. That's fine. I don't love the way that looks, but that's okay. Not a problem. Okay. I think that's it. So back to the outside space. Now we have this balcony up here. And of course, with the roof clipping, it's very obnoxious. I can't hide that. But I'm trying to think like what we want up here. This is so pretty. So you overlook the river right here. River space. Okay. I'm thinking we could put an easel. I know we already have one inside right here, but I definitely think we could put another one kind of out here in this space. Y'all know how I am about my easels outside. I like putting easels outside. And then I don't think I'm going to put anything else. I like the story of maybe this is what we roll out there. Pick it up on the stairs here, but you know what I'm saying. We can take our cart outside when we need to if we want to paint outside. I'm trying to think how I want to lay this out. So this isn't very wide. It's a pretty little pergola though. So I'm thinking we'll just put some seating along the wall here. Just that Games, welcome in. How are you doing? Thanks for the 9 streams. Trying to see if there are any other like activities or something to put out here. Put a bar. Just kidding. That's not quite the right vibe for this house. Ooh, I like the idea of chimes. Could hang some chimes. What if we hung chimes from the... No, that'd be kind of weird. Let's put it over here. Off to the side. See which one. I'm gonna go with this one. Happy weekend to you. I like the shade. Yeah, I like the lighter shade of yellow. I do not like saturated yellows very much, especially in this game. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all I'm gonna put with the stuff from this area. Let me get the outdoor furniture stuff. Could put a bench. I feel weird just putting benches though for a home. But that would be really pretty. And we could put a table in between right here. Wish I could use a fun one. They're a little too long. You got to Act 2 in Expedition 33 was a mess, but kind of saw it coming. Yeah. Yeah. It's been a minute since I played that, but I've finished all the achievements. So there are a few bonus achievements that I haven't gotten, but I'm not like as motivated to do those. I can't figure out what I'm trying to do right now. Here we go. It's like, I like the idea of putting a little ceiling fan out here. I do have a ceiling, right? Oh, no, I don't. Okay, well, we're gonna pretend there's a ceiling there. I didn't realize I didn't have a ceiling on that. Also, why do I not have a ceiling on it? It's a room. Oh, it comes out this way. Well, let me save before I break my entire build, because I have a feeling it's about to break. I know the roof is gonna break temporarily, hopefully, though. Also, oh, what in the world? Okay, well, we fixed that. Also, why is that? Oh, it's a roof piece. It's a roof piece. Okay, let me see if I can break my build in just a second. Build ceiling. There we go. Okay. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Ba-doom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Ba-boom. Boom, boom, boom. Ba-boom. Bow, 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 bow. Okay. Ba-da-da-dow. Meow, 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 meow. I don't know if we get hanging flower baskets that are yellow, because I would like to put stuff like that. Get this, but I can't hang that from what I want to hang it from. Ba, 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 ba. Bow, 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 bow. Just put a couple hanging flower baskets there. I feel like that's cute. I might raise it up one more notch though. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Need a tray here. Beautimus. A little tea tray there. Little tea tray, little tea tray, little tray of tea tray. Little tea tray. I don't know if I'm gonna do this. It'd be quite the commitment. Which I'll know I would do it, but I don't know if it's actually worth doing it or not. Actually, it could be cute up here. Wait a second. I feel like that's actually kind of cute. Gives an overgrown look to it. And then I think I'm gonna go ahead and grab the same furniture as we have over here with Grandma, but we also get a little sofa piece, so maybe we could do a chair there and then get the Seasons little sofa piece to go with it. And I ignore the fact that it's clipping a little bit. If I can ignore it, you can too. Scoot that over a little bit more. And maybe we could get a coffee table. Maybe. I don't know if it's going to fit very well, but it would be nice to get some type of table. These are all going to be too big. Well, we don't have a lot of yellow coffee tables. Shocker. I can put one of those here. No, I don't like that. Scratch that. Bum, bum, bum. Could put a little cart right here. I like that. And we can leave this open. I'm gonna maybe get a laundry day rug or something to put out here. Really hate that the roof clips like that, but it is what it is. ahead and save. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, boom, boom, boom. Meow, meow, meow. Moo, moo, meow. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, chicka, wow, wow. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. This would be cute up here. Some like little flowers. That's nice. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Bow. Bow. This is cute, but it's really big and I don't really have anything to put in it. We could get another, like, we could put a gnome up here. That's actually tagged as yellow. Why? I have no idea. We have this one by the front door already. Maybe we could put this one up here. Yeah, that's cute. Just have a little gnome. Do I have a bonsai tree somewhere in this build? I honestly don't remember. I don't see one. Oh my gosh, this porch area is so big, y'all. Oh man. I gotta have a full living space outside right here. Like, what am I gonna put here? That's nuts. Oh, I don't have the bonsai tree because it's not yellow. That's why. Really do a lot of massive builds, yeah. I like streaming big builds. I like streaming big builds. I'm definitely not one of those streamers that does a build in one stream and uploads it to the gallery. I like doing really large ones. Get community input, get suggestions, have fun working on it in several streams. We're wrapping up a lot of builds right now though. Like, we're pretty much done streaming the townhomes and we're done streaming the Pride Mansion. So I'm gonna try to finish those off stream. This one, we're getting really close to being done with this one as well. So we're wrapping up a lot of them all at one time. And then we can get to our fairy castle build, which will be fun. It does feel good. Especially when we've had these builds going on for so long lately. It feels really good to finally be finishing some of them. And also some of the builds are milestone builds. So like the townhome build, that one took 26 streams. We worked on that build for 26 streams. It was massive. 6 different floors, 4 townhomes, 4 businesses. Each residence was 3 floors. Like it's a big one. But that was for 700 subs on YouTube. And then the big fairy castle build is for 1,000 subs on YouTube. So I like my milestone builds to be like very big, fun things. I want something over here, y'all, and I don't know what. I'm struggling. Sorry, I'm taking forever. I guess when in doubt, just put another plant or something. I like the idea of having this somewhere. Oh, that's very cutesy. Oh, we could put a fern. This is kind of a big plant. Maybe put that there. Yeah, takes up some space. It's cute. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. I think we're done. I think we're done with this space. I think this is fine. We have lots of stuff going on here. Oh, maybe I will put really quickly. Let me go Art Studio. I don't know if it comes in yellow, but I hadn't used a cheat out here, so I could kind of do something. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use one of my cheats. But I would like to get use that. I'll size it down, and Art Studio has this item, which has yellow. Like, that's yellow. And put that on top of it. Yeah. Oh, that one has yellow too. I like the messy one of that. Maybe we do this one. This is the non-messy, but if we did the messy, because this is yellow and that's yellow, so it has more yellow. Okay, let me save. Don't know if you could stick with the build that long. Yeah, I feel like it's kind of a hit or miss sometimes. That's why I cycle through builds though. So it's not like we did 26 streams in a row on that build. We worked on that build once, maybe twice a week out of the 3 streams. So I'm always cycling through multiple builds. Like this week alone, every stream's been a different build. We worked on the Pride Mansion, we worked on the townhomes, we're working on the Yellow Mansion here, and then tomorrow we're working on the Botanical Gardens. So every stream's a different build. For this week especially, just specifically speaking into this week. But sometimes I will work on the same build twice a week. So it keeps it interesting and fun, so it's not too stagnant working on the same thing every stream. Gotta have some variety. Let's figure out this massive front wraparound porch. Like, what was I thinking? I also didn't put any lighting up here, so no idea what we're gonna do for that. I don't have to have that. I could put, I like the fan. We could put some recessed lighting outside. That's fine. I feel like that's right. Yeah, that one on the left. I didn't think it was when I put that there. There we go. Just have some nice recessed lighting outside. It's quite bright, but it works. those there. And then we're gonna have to figure out maybe a little higher. Okay, y'all. Why did I do this? Why did I make the front porch so massive? I mean, we were going for like Cape Cod style, so I mean, this is like furnishing an entire room. We have a whole other room outside. I have no idea what all we're gonna put. Ooh, Jungle Adventure. That's very saturated yellow. I don't know. Kind of sticks out in a weird way. Ooh, I could kind of put that in like a built-in seating area. That could be kind of cool. Oh, we have this one too. It's also flagged as yellow. I mean, we could use this and have a bit more of a different color, you know. If we want the green. But I think this matches what we have elsewhere, so we'll use this. I'm gonna use my eyedropper tool. So you could put these over here. I could put one of those massive coffee tables now. Right. That easily fits out here now. Ooh, we could do something like this on the front porch too. Oh, I got... Okay, wait. This is an idea. I'm not saying it's a good idea. But could I have like a fire pit thing for each of these seating areas? Kind of just make it like a fun little hangout space. What is high school years? I don't know if they have any of that furniture in yellow. We have this. We could put one of these out here too. Also, kind of would be nice. Oh, we had that. That's what it was. Okay. It looks like a flower. What if I did this like as like a big, kind of like a custom seating thing that I'm gonna have to like now redo because I didn't put it in a spot that worked very well, but I still don't think that's centered. It's not. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Diagonals and such are always so finicky. I don't think I'm going to be able to. I could do a tiny one. I like the way it looks better though when it's spread out. Okay, let me see for a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so this is the center. Help, help. Boom, boom, ba-dum. Ba-da-dee-da-da-da-dum. Ba-da-da-dum. Okay. So I'm just gonna treat this as like a custom ottoman thing. Hey CMH. Yeah, these are like the little ottoman from high school years. So now it looks like a flower, but like I'm gonna pretend like you can sit here and also like, you know, enjoy the fire pit on those sides. It's like such a big space. I'm trying to figure out fun ways to use it. I have no idea what I'm gonna put in this corner over here. We could put a chess table. Why don't we put a chess table? Oh, yeah. You think it's going to be your next pack purchase? I highly recommend High School Years. It's one of my favorites. Hands down. I have it in my recommendations. I need to update. I've not included some of the newest packs, but I do have a recommendation section on my Twitch profile with the DLC. All my Sims 4 DLC recommendations. Let's see. These kind of go with that. I don't know if Seasons is gonna have quite the right vibe necessarily. Actually, that's kind of fun. I don't mind that. I don't think I've ever used those chairs before. see. Could put like a couple of those here. Oh wait, no, let's put one of those between that. We'll put some plants there. Oh, I also still just have my my seasons filter on. Let's see. Like how big this tree is. We could put that over here. Block that all together. No, that looks silly. That doesn't look. Let's size it down and I can put it over here maybe. I like the idea of putting some of these outside around the porch. Some of these hanging. I think I might want to go ahead and put this as my ceiling out here. Some of these flowers here kind of growing up a little. I do that sometimes to make it look like they're growing from a box. I need to stretch. Oh, that felt good. And then let me go ahead. Put another little ceiling light, ceiling fan up here. I really wish we had other options for ceiling fans that were yellow. I'm not the biggest fan of those, but it is what it is. I can't help it. Let me put this like in the corner right here, like that. Gotta go practice for your gig. No problem. Thanks for hanging out. Happy to have you here. Hope you have a good rest of your day. And have a good concert. So, Let me go decorations, rugs. Boom, 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 boom. I might put that upstairs instead, and then I'll have put that in the center of that. Yeah, I think I do like that better up here than this one. Okay. Now I gotta figure out the lighting situation, how we're gonna have lights. I probably just do some recessed lights, honestly, for this area too. It's a little bit of a fancier house. Let me get my little saucer lights. It's like, I wouldn't mind having a hanging light, but oh yeah, that's well lit. That is lit just fine. I'm just gonna like end up putting a lot of benches, I feel like, because I don't want it to just be open. I still want there to be something. I just don't know what all I would do to fill this space in. Have a little gnome by the front door. I'll get a little doormat. I think I have that on the other side, yeah. We get a different one for the outside. Oh, we could do something like this. That's cute. Sorry if you've just been lurking, went to town, back now. Oh, you're fine. I don't mind people lurking. Like, chat or lurk. Either way, I just appreciate you being here. People being here, hanging out. I imagine a lot of people are probably also just playing. That's what I do. I love just playing games and having someone on in the background, so. Yeah, I think those are cute, actually, because I use that upstairs, so I could like use this to fill in some of the space down here, just have lots of flowers, and I think that's really pretty, actually, too. I kind of want to put like a sculpture or something. We don't have a lot of great yellow options though, is the problem. I could put like a little tea set like that out here. That's kind of cute. How do I size this up? Put that there. Just give us a little more clutter. Bum bum ba-dum. Bum bum ba-dum. Ba-dum bum bum. I think the laundry day, well, like I know it would fit perfectly here, the plant from laundry day, but I don't know if it's yellow. It's not. The one I was thinking of is not, but this could still work. We're gonna put something like this in the corner. I think that's cute. Bum 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 bum. Okay, and then here, I think it would be really pretty if we had trellises, but again, we're a little restricted with the yellow, so we might just have to do something similar to what I did over here. Oh, I have laundry day on. I still don't think we're gonna get what I want, but yeah. It's like a little glimmer of hope, and then it was not there for long. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Could put like a fire pit area right here, or even in the corner here. I just gotta think through the furniture now. Boots and cats and boots and cats and boots, cats, nuts, cats, boots, cats. Honestly, it could be kind of fun to put some of this out here on this side, because I'm thinking this is like a hangout space more so. So I might rotate this. If I have the bonfire here, I'd just do it like that. I want something here. I just don't know what I want. I don't know. It feels weird to leave that just completely open. It wouldn't be a bad thing to leave it open, but I have the space. So it's like I want to use it for something. So we're still going to have a patio space out here. I mean, alternatively, I could put the grill and stuff here. I just don't like the idea of that. I'd rather it be out here. Can just put a couple of benches here. Bum, 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 bum. I get some lights real quick. I get these fun branch lights. I don't think these are gonna look right. Oh my gosh, we need more yellow. We need more yellow options. Put this in between these. No, I don't like that. I'm trying to figure out like a light of some sort to put here too, and it's just not. These would be fun. I just don't think they would look right on the outside of the house. It's not quite. Like, they're fine. They look cool, but it's not the vibe that I'm wanting to go for. And I don't want to just put these kind of along the wall. That's kind of weird too. So I'm like stuck. I'm trying to figure out what type of light would go well here. And I can't find one that I like anywhere that's yellow. I really, really am ready to be done with this house. I'm like so exhausted from the yellow. I have yellow fatigue and I'm just frustrated that we don't get more options in yellow. Oh, we got a Sims Build Tour request. So this is at an overview of our mansion that we're working on right now. So obviously yellow mansion, we're trying to only use yellow objects, and I've primarily been focusing on items that are tagged in the game as yellow. So I have the filter on down here, which we know does not always mean it's accurate. So there are instances where, like, if something's solidly yellow, I still use it even if it's not tagged yellow. But we have, once you come in here, we have a big family that lives here. I'll give you some of the lore after I show the house to y'all. But we have a huge kitchen off to the right here. Micah, I can tell y'all while I do it. Micah is the husband in the family, and he's a chef, and he does a lot of like farm to table. So we're gonna have a garden out here, and just imagine that they pick food from the garden. He comes in and cooks it. We have our dining space over here in this nook area, and then over here is our living space. Now, we have a set of twins. So we have a son and a daughter. And then Micah's wife is Lena. And so this is their bedroom. This is primary suite. So lots of stuff happening in here. They have a whole like little reading area off to the side here. Their office space over here. Bedroom space obviously in this area. And then off of that you have this little staircase up into the bathroom space. So huge bathroom, have a closet here, another closet there, another closet here. And then we have a double shower with a bathtub in this room. And then the toilet is off to the side right here. And then we have Sol and Emery. So this is Emery's room. She's much into science and space. So this is her vibes. Has a lot of the science type of stuff for the kids in her room. And they have a Jack and Jill bathroom that they share. And then Sol is obsessed with yellow. Like, he loves the color yellow. So everything is actually yellow for the most part in his room. And he's a musician. So he has keyboard, guitars, violin. And that's his room. And then, like I said, upstairs, or I guess I hadn't said yet, but the grandmother lives with us. She just moved in. Her husband passed away. So their grandfather passed away recently. So grandmother moved in with us. I think her name's, was it Audrey? I can't remember what her name is. Evelyn. Just nowhere near close. Evelyn. So Evelyn's very much into arts and crafts. So she has her little corner off the landing here. And then if you go this way, we get into our greenhouse space. And then off of that greenhouse space, we have a balcony over here. So it's picturing Emery. You know, she loves to use the telescopes and she's in this space. And then Emery and Sol come upstairs and they do some stargazing on this balcony at nighttime. And then off of the other part of the landing room, we have an office space for Lena and like a creative space for her as well. She loves to paint. She's a botanist, like garden columnist. And she also does some illustration. So she's like very artsy as well. We have a laundry space off of that. And then we have our little library area over here. And then over here is our sunroom / music room. So this is where Sol comes up to practice. And then off of that, we have a balcony space as well. And then we go back to this main room upstairs. We have the hallway that goes to Evelyn's suite. So this is her bedroom. And she has like a walk-in closet that you get through to go to the bathroom. And that's the build. And she has a balcony as well. I forgot to show that, but she has a little balcony off her bedroom. So it's a big build. It's a big build. This is our 7th stream working on it. So we're making our way through it. Okay, I'm just gonna grab these so I don't waste any more time on this. And we're gonna just put one there and put one there and call it a day. Grab another ceiling fan. Put that there. I could put 2 if I wanted to center it in this area here. Kind of be like that. I can move it in a little bit more. Do that. Let me get another table now. Grab a different type of table from what we used earlier. Surfaces. We need a little yeller. We need a yeller table. I like the cozy kitsch here. I like the vibe of that. I like the idea of maybe having a radio. We have a little radio here. Then we can get a little bit plant thing. Let's get this. All of these are tagged as yellow technically, so I don't have to get the one that is yellow. I kind of want to though. Just kind of put that there. A couple of those. Gives off a fun vibe, fun energy. Put one of those there. And then we could put some candles there. And then I like the idea just to, I don't know if we're gonna be able, yeah, it's not yellow, but I hadn't used a cheat over here. I like the idea of having a s'more station here because we have our little bonfire area. So maybe we put that instead. I think that's more cutesy. Yeah, none of them have yellow. Since none of them have yellow, I'm going to choose that. That can be our one cheat for over here. Let's see. I don't know if I actually want this anymore. It's cute and all. It is pretty, but I put the little kind of like barrels up here, and this vibe doesn't go with this. And I want it to be somewhat cohesive across the build. But I also overthinking it, I know, but I'll leave it. I'm gonna leave it. I just want to put another one over here. I do that. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna grab this as well and put this over here. Okay. I don't know if I still want that actually. You can put that out here. Am I classically trained? What do you mean? Like with music? Okay, I think this is finally starting to get somewhere. Let me see. I gotta figure out the garden space, so I'm trying to think through that. Now, I'm not gonna be able to use the yellow filter for that, and we're just gonna have to get over that because soil is not yellow, it's brown, so it is what it is. Let's get the cottage living. Like, I don't know if I want boxes or if I want like the actual, like this. The garden patches. Like, I like the idea of having the garden patch. I think that's cute. Oh, no. Yeah. Okay, I see you're probably joking now. Well, I was asking because, I mean, I am classically trained for clarinet. I mean, I can play clarinet, piano. I got my degrees, performance degrees. So I am classically trained in music, just not singing. I'm really trying to not let it bother me that that's not in line with the house. I get it doesn't need to be. It's not a big deal. I need to figure out the layout back here as well. Like, I was picturing this side of the yard in the back being like for the kids. So I have the little sprinkler splash pad thing, could be fun having that. We actually do have a yellow sprinkler though. I'd include that over there, would be fun. But like our patio space would be over here. We could use this. You know. Put that down here. Whoops. I have to play with the platforms for a second so I can get the shape that I want. Like right there. Yeah, I like that. I think that's good. That works fine. I'm trying to think like with landscaping too. Honestly, might not have very much landscaping on this part of the build. Hey, Broke Banksy. How are you doing? It is a big build. This is our 7th stream working on it, but we're like kind of getting close. We're working on the outside now, so we don't have too terribly much to go. Let me get... Now, I know they can't step over this. But it's kind of for vibes. You know, and if you wanted to play in it, then you could remove it. It's not a big deal. But I like having it fenced off a little bit. But in real life, you could easily step over this, you know. But I like the idea of having it blocked off. I don't think we're gonna get a yellow that would be small like that. I don't want like a fence around it, you know. I don't want hazard tape around it either, so. Oh, you know what? I could make it a little bit more cutesy though. Wait a second. The thing is, though, I can't put a fence further than that, so that's going to be where that has to go. I could make it a little bit smaller. Like, what if I did it this way? And then what I'm kind of thinking... I need to find a fence that I want to use, though. Like, that one's kind of cute. Yeah, I don't really like any of the other options at all for the purpose of what I'm trying to do right now. Like, this is yellow, but it's a little in your face yellow. This matches the house a bit more. So if I do this. Hey, Miss Ariverse, welcome in. How you doing? I was thinking like I could have a little entrance area, but honestly, you don't really have to. I could just plot it off and put the gate. Like that. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, that's too close. Ah, why am I so indecisive on this? Okay, I think I do, now that I see this, want to put the same number I had before. And then if I extend that, oops. Wait. Wait, what's the fence? Oh, I don't think I like the fence, though, that's in that style from Strangerville. So that's yellow. Yeah, I don't think it goes with the house as much. Okay. Never mind. Put a little gate. So have our garden kind of fenced off. We do get a yellow grill, so we got kind of fortunate with that. We do have a few though. I guess the cauldron could count too, but that's not at all like what we're trying to go for here. And I don't think I want to use this one. Have some friends from Pennsylvania and New Jersey surprise visit you this weekend. Oh, that's fun. That sounds like a good time. It's great when you have people like that in your life. I'm almost thinking of doing like a fancy outdoor kitchen because we do have Micah who's, you know, a chef. So I like the idea of maybe even putting in and installing a kitchen up against this part of the house. Of course, it wouldn't let me. Oh my gosh. Okay, and then I would move this. I don't like the way that looks now. Just have a big fancy backyard space like this, and then I could rotate the garden. We're getting there. I'm figuring it out. It's just taking me a second. And by a second, I mean a million seconds. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's why it put it there. I see. That's kind of funny, actually. So yeah, I definitely want to move that. Okay, so if we have a plot like this, wouldn't fit that way. I think it'd just be a smaller one, which is fine. Okay, so put it about right there. We're going to have our little garden space. Right there. I'll probably move it 3 or 4 more times and then it'll be good, okay? With how this has been going, that's about what I'm. Oh my gosh, it's not on the right. Oh my gosh, I gotta bump it up another thing. I don't like it there though. Honestly, I'm thinking I might just do planter boxes. Let me see what it looks like with planter boxes. Like, if I could just put planter boxes here in this area. I think I do like that better with planter boxes. I think just having it open, I just like it better that way. I don't know yet. I'm also trying to think because I haven't done landscaping yet, and I do want a tree back here, so it's like I want to leave this corner open right now. So if I have only 4, that would leave me with enough space to put a tree somewhere. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do planter boxes. Okay. Which was my original idea, and I should have just stuck with it instead of trying something different, because that's whenever things always fall off the wheels. So just stick with the original plan, Matthew, and then you don't have to worry about anything else. Part of your chosen family. Kids know, yes, their aunt. Oh, that's so sweet. That's so sweet. Oh, I'm glad you're getting to spend time with them. It's always nice when you get like unexpected visitors. I love unexpected visitors. It always makes me feel special, like I was on someone's mind enough that they came. And also I think there's like a level of comfort in that too, when it's like you're close enough with someone where you know that they would love to see you unannounced, like, and not care that you show up unannounced. I've always been that way. Let's see. Oh, I forgot we had this like fancy one like this, but I'm gonna leave what I have. So we have a little mini fridge. We'll put a sink. I don't want that one. I want something that makes it, yeah, like that feels more like an outdoor kitchen sink to me. Something like this. Oh, wait. I need yellow. Wait. Yellow. Oh, I keep forgetting, y'all. Oh, technically that fridge is not yellow either, is it? Oh. We have the spa day. This is flagged as yellow. It has masks and stuff in it, but we can just pretend like it doesn't. This is yellow too. Let's just use this then. Because I don't want us to eat facial masks. Like, that's not yummy. Or maybe it is. I don't know. We'll put that. And then for our little sink here, now that I have the yellow filter on. Yeah, we'll do that. I had a feeling this was going to be the one. That's what I have inside too. Oh, no, I didn't. I did change it to the kitchen clutter when that kit came out. So thankfully, it is different. Okay. That's why I didn't put it initially. I thought I had that one inside. So we'll put the sink there. Sink, fridge. We don't need, I'm not worried about like a dishwasher and stuff outside. We're right off our kitchen. Maybe we could get like the, depending on the color. Let me look at kitchen clutter real quick. Put that out here. Can also, because this comes in yellow. Okay. I have that grill over there. I don't know if I want to like integrate it in over here. I think it would be helpful because I mean that's technically our cooktop. I can put that at the end. I like the idea of having a little bit of a fancy schmancy kitchen though. Let me see what else we can do. It's been a while since I've done this. I used to do this all the time in my builds like almost a year and a half ago when I started playing Sims again. But like really playing Sims 4. I used to always put fancy outdoor kitchens because I always want, I've always wanted one in my own house one day. I hope to have a fancy, schmancy outdoor kitchen. Oh, wait. Oops. Where is it? Let's see. It would literally be such a dream. Could leave that open, and then we can put bar stools right here. And then I'm thinking we could even have a stovetop area right here too. So we do get a yellow swatch of one, so why not? So it could be fancy. Could do that one too, technically. I do like that better. It's gas versus electric. I love gas top stoves. Don't come at me about the climate stuff. Natural resources. I like my gas range stovetops, okay? I don't have one currently. I have an electric. Let's see. Get the benches. What did I use inside? Those. I don't know if I want to use the same inside. I could use these outside. It's the same pack, but a different, like those have the flowers on it, which is for the marigolds. But maybe on this side, I just have like the plain. I don't think I want one on the end there. That always looks weird on the round piece. And I can put some clutter here. Oh yeah, of course. Leave it to me to like have a second kitchen to clutter up. We could put, ooh, wait. We could put that on top of the fridge, and then we could put the pizza oven here. Oh wait, no, we can't. It's not yellow. Ah! Like, I feel like yellow is like the worst for the kitchen appliances. Yeah, we get the candy maker. I don't want a candy maker here. We have one inside, right there. Oh, man. Yeah, it's like just coffee makers and microwaves are out of all the kitchen appliances, those are the only two we have yellow swatches for. Oh, we have the kettle as well, but I'm not putting that outside. I still might leave this on top of the fridge. I'm trying to figure out what, like, we do need a free space. But also, y'all know I like to clutter, so I don't think the carousel, oh, it does come in yellow. Yay, we'll put a little carousel there. Let me look at Home Chef Hustle. Where am I going? Oh. So we could like put some plates here. Put a little scale. We could pretend like we're getting ready to make pizza. We could put this on the counter there. We can do a grilled pizza. Y'all, I will say, from all of the apartment hunting that I was doing recently, the one that I really thought whenever I toured it a few days ago, thought that I was gonna do, they had a pizza oven outside as part of their amenity space, and that was so cool. I can't recall ever touring an apartment complex that had a pizza oven. So I thought that was really, really cool. But they had a pizza oven with their grills. I would have loved that during football season. It is what it is. I'm happy with the choice that I made. I really am. Let's see. Maybe we could get like a little plant or something. And then maybe we do just grab another set of plates to put here. Those Let's have a couple of plates. It was a cool vibe, like the apartment itself. It was like, it had this split level to it, which was kind of cool. You open the door into the living space, and it was more like a shotgun style apartment. The very, very back was your bedroom, which I liked, but it was like your living space, and then you had a kitchen, and you had a closet off to the right, which was in a nook, and then right behind the kitchen was another walled off nook area with a desk space. And then there were a set of stairs. There's like 4 or 5 stairs that you go up to get to the bathroom and the bedroom in the back of it. So it's kind of a really cool industrial vibe. It had high ceilings, exposed ducts, and you know, the pipes and stuff. It was like an old Coca-Cola factory. It was a really cool vibe, just not, it just wasn't what I ended up doing. Could put a cutting board like over here. I feel like almost this needs to go up just one more notch. Like that. Yeah, I like that better. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I'm not like trying to clutter it up as much as I usually do in my kitchens, like inside. There's no reason for that. Oh, there was a set of grilling, like tongs and stuff. I'm gonna have to turn off the yellow filter. I'm positive. Oh, there is a yellow. They have yellow. Oh, that's exciting. They actually have this in yellow. This is what I was thinking of. I like always forget about this object and never use it. So I was like, I'm gonna use it this time. I think what I'm gonna do is switch this around. So put the stove there, and then I can like put this stuff up here. Yeah, I like that better now. Now it's starting to speak to me and come together. Bam, 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 bam. We do get pergolas in yellow. It's just a little too big. They're a little too big. What's the difference in these? There is no difference. Okay, is one debug and one not? It's literally the same object. That's weird that it shows up twice like that. It doesn't quite fit right. I wish it did. It would be cool if it did. But if I size it down, I feel like that's just kind of weird looking at that point. Yeah. It doesn't work. I could do a built-out pergola. I feel like with how high up it is, though, it would look weird. I'm gonna wait on that. Also, spandrels. I don't have spandrels outside. I don't know if I ever tested that, but we get matching spandrels for this. Yeah, that's pretty. Oh, that one is too. I actually like that one better, I think, than this one. Okay, let me turn on deletion protection before I click all of this on and save. I think the spandrels will give it a nice, more finished look to it. My game always freaks out whenever I do stuff where you place it like this, like with the walls too, or fences, I mean. If I have a wall and I place a fence like this instead of just drawing it out, it freaks out. My game does not like placing things like this. It's a nice little added detail though that makes it look more finished. Now I just gotta figure out why it's not placing. There we go. Just had to put my cursor in the right spot. Okay, and then up here, you can't really see it, but there we go. I didn't think just raising it would make it show up. I thought you had to place it. So that's a nice little surprise. Okay. Yeah. Oh, that looks so much better now. It's crazy how something small like that makes such a huge difference. I just realized that that is clipping into the window there. Oh no. I might just pretend like that's not happening. What does it look like if I put them like that? Okay, well, we're just gonna pretend like that's not happening. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I want a roof trim. Not quite. Okay. I really am debating about building out a pergola here. I don't think it's necessary, though. Oh no, these aren't even the same height. Oh, it's because I have a platform in here. That's why. Anyway, I'm getting distracted now. Okay. Let me see what I can do. I don't know if this is gonna work very well. That's what I was afraid of, because this is technically a room. Okay, I'm done. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. I can put a little bench right here in that nook. Okay, and then maybe we could have a patio table with the umbrella here. Or a couple of them. Keeping in mind that we have 5 Sims that live in this house already as it is. You search umbrella. That one's cute with the stripes. The Riviera Retreat one's really cute too, but it's tiny. feel like we need a couple of those. I don't know if that's the chair I want. Let me see some of the other options. I don't want that or that. That's not like an outdoorsy chair. You know what? Those actually look better than I thought they would. When because the tabletop is wooden, so it's kind of like interesting. I'll have these. This would be a good entertaining home. I almost am tempted to just have the garden go back here instead of in this space. Like, just have it, maybe put a little more space between them, and then I can have more plots. Have a huge garden out back. Yeah, I actually think I might do that. I don't know. I will figure it out. Aw, man, the spandrel messes this part up. That's annoying. Azula, welcome in. Thanks for the 40 streams. Put this down here for a second. What if I do that? If we did something like that. I actually like that. I don't think that's a big deal. I almost want to do the same thing here. In a way. Give me a second. I'm not gonna leave it like that. It gives it like more shape. I don't know. I don't know about that. Thanks for the follow, Venom's Kiss. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. I feel like that's too high, so I think this is where I would put it if I leave it like that. I think it's interesting. It's better than it being flat, I feel like. It gives it a little more dimension. You know. Sympatia, welcome in. Thanks for the 7 streams. Hope y'all are having a good day. Okay. Well, y'all. There's still stuff to do with this one. But a good bit of it is finished. I'm curious, like there's this one. Is that not coded as yellow? It is. I almost might, well, I like the brown because it brings more of the brown color from the furniture. This is in Brindleton Bay. Brindleton Bay comes with cats and dogs. Okay, y'all. So I've been streaming for over 3.5 hours now. I think I'm ready to go eat. I need to give Mia some attention. And I think we're done streaming this build. So I will finish it offline. I have 3 builds now that I gotta finish offline. So I'm probably gonna later today be working on those some more. But I think we're done streaming this one. So yellow is done. Done for now. I will put the official tour video on my YouTube channel. So if you're not subscribed already and you want to see the final product, by all means, go subscribe over on YouTube. Would love to have you join in over there. I do a lot of other content there. Now, I have been a little behind just because I'm getting ready to move in a few weeks. So I've just not been able to keep up as much. And I also took some time off after streaming every day in June for the fundraiser. So it's just kind of a conglomeration of things that happened all at once. But we will get into the next color in our rainbow series. Now, not all of them are going to be mansions. So, you know, we did this one as a mansion. Maybe the next one's a tiny home. Who knows? Who knows? So we can go in 2 directions here. I still don't know which way I want to go yet. But we could either go orange next, or we could go green. So orange or green is going to be the next one that we do. And I don't know what we're going to do yet for it. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. Hope everyone, though, I hope you all have a great rest of your day. And thanks for tuning in to hang out. It has been fun. I know this was a little bit spontaneous. I posted in the Discord like, hey, I'm feeling like streaming. So I just went ahead and got on to stream. If you want to, you know, join us in the Discord, I would love to have you there. I always post updates to my stream schedule there. If I cancel or change the time or something, it postpones it. Y'all are always in the know there, so you won't miss it. Thank you, Ari, for putting that in the chat. Appreciate it. Roll dice, flip a coin. I might do that in the next stream where we work on this series. Maybe I'll bring up a randomizer of some sort and it'll select for us and then we'll just kind of run with it. So that'll be the vibe though. It's exciting. We finished a lot of builds this week on stream anyway. So we have the townhomes, the Yellow Mansion here, as well as the, what's the one I'm forgetting? The Pride Mansion. So a couple of mansions are wrapping up. So that'll be fun. I have a lot of YouTube content forthcoming that I'll have to get done soon. But it's been great hanging out with y'all today. Have a good rest of your weekend. Hang out with people, or if you need alone time, enjoy your time by yourself. I will see y'all tomorrow morning. My next stream, 9 a.m. Eastern. We are going to be working on the botanical gardens. So getting into that space a bit more. I think we're going to kind of wrap up the green and get into the blue section. So that'll be really fun. Okay. I know I've said bye like 6 times, but lots of announcements, lots of things going on. So have a great rest of your day. Okay, bye.